Hi there, I'm Coach Kenneth, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about the reason couples argue. Ruptured connection. So in this video I'm going to be talking to you about the real reason that couples argue. And this video is absolutely critical to know how to maintain a healthy relationship. So this is a really good video for you guys, because it's a tough concept to really get. Okay? That's why I decided to do this one for you guys. The primary way that human beings stay safe is in our connection and our relationship with others. So, when we feel connected, when our partner feels present with us, we feel safe. We feel loved. Now, once we have a ruptured connection, when we feel disconnected from somebody, such as we're being ignored or not heard or unimportant, abandoned, negated, negativity, we negate the person. We feel intense physical and emotional pain. We no longer feel safe. So, the real reason that couples argue is because they feel disconnected from their partner. They get anxious, they get scared, and we are trying to regain that connection. That's the core of the arguments. It's not the surface level things that we often argue about. It's really about feeling disconnected from our partner. It causes us anxiety, we get scared, and we desperately try to regain that connection. So, you have to know appropriate dialogue with your partner when that happens. So when your partner or you feel disconnected, you need to know the appropriate, healthy way to mend it so you feel connected again. If you don't, your partner is going to feel more disconnected. Then they're going to start to get anxious, scared. They're going to lose emotional self-control. They're going to turn away from you. And then they're going to have an emotional meltdown. So you have to understand that this is a skill. And it's very challenging to be able to recognize it in the present moment. So first I have an email from a girl who's frustrated with her boyfriend. Then I have a couple of examples for you guys so you can start to see it more clearly, and then when it happens in the present moment you can make the right or healthy or appropriate choice in how to handle the situation. So the email says, "Hi Craig, thank you so much for your amazing channel." You're quite welcome. "Your videos have been so helpful. I've had my boyfriend watch some of your videos, especially the ones about communication with your partner. He doesn't get it. He does exactly what you say men do. He defends himself. Or, if I want to connect with him and share, he wants to solve the problem." Yeah, this is a huge issue for us guys. We're very logically based with situations like this. So when our woman is trying to talk to us and open up about something, our kind of instinct, or maybe it's just a pattern that we've learned, is to try and fix the situation. Because that's what I think we would tend to do more with our other guy friends, is try and help them correct the issue, fix the situation. But that's not what women are often looking for. It's a huge problem. It actually is a really, really big problem. And because remember, if you don't feel connected and safe, you feel disconnected, and then you feel anxious, scared, lose emotional self-control, you have emotional meltdowns, you start lashing out, you start to do things that are irrational and negative, all in a way to try and cause your partner to be who they were before so that you feel safe again. So you no longer have empathy for them, you just see them as an object. Because when you're anxiety mode. When you're having anxiety, you're in survival mode. Okay? When you're in survival mode, you lose the ability to like really get into that other person's world. You're just trying to calm yourself down. So, it's important to be able to connect with your partner when they're feeling disconnected, so they get out of anxiety, they get out of survival mode, they feel safe, they feel comforted, they feel connected, and then you can, be present with them again. So what we tend to do is guys try and solve the problem. If you can make this correction, guys, you're going to see a huge improvement in your relationships. So she gives a recent argument that they had. She said, here's a recent argument we had. I came home from work and the house was a mess. He had promised me he would clean it. I was already tired from a stressful day at work. Then I asked him if he had made reservations at a hotel we wanted to stay at for a weekend getaway. He said he forgot. I told him we hadn't done anything fun together in a while. He started listing things we had done 3 or 4 months ago. She's upset. Can you please explain to him how I was feeling? I know you're going to be able to figure it out. Okay. So, yeah, I get it. I see what's going on here. First she got upset and she felt disconnected because he had made a promise and he didn't keep it. So she's already disappointed, she's tired, and then, probably in an effort to feel connected to him again and feel safe with him again, like he cares, because she doesn't feel like he cares right now. That's how she's interpreting his behavior, is that I'm not important, he doesn't care about me. So she's now feeling like you don't care about her, and she's looking for that validation of he does care about me. So she asks about the hotel. And what happens? She's looking forward to this reservation, to going away from you, connecting with you again. And when he didn't, it felt like he just doesn't care about her. Now, when a woman is saying, we don't do anything fun anymore, which is what you may have heard your girlfriend say, or your wife say, or whatever, your instinct may be to defend yourself. Don't. What it means for you to do is suggest to do something fun. Okay? She says, we never go out and do anything anymore. Say, let's go do something together. She wants to feel connected. She wants to feel loved. So I have a couple of examples for you guys. First, I'm going to give the wrong way to handle it. Then I'm going to give you a good way to handle it. So, if, for example, your wife or girlfriend says to you, we haven't been dancing in a while. This is the wrong response. Honey, you know I don't like dancing. We just went a few months ago when your friend was in town. Why don't you go with one of your girlfriends? All wrong. Why? Because she wants to feel connected. That's why she likes doing that with you. She wants to feel connected and present with you. The right way. You want to go dancing? Let's go dancing. You want to go with us? Or do you want to go with some friends? Clarify. She probably wants to go alone. But, that could be one way to handle it. Here's another example. Maybe your wife or your girlfriend says to you, my sister's not doing well. She's had more tests run. The doctors don't know what's going on. I'm really worried. She's had health issues for a really long time. Here's the wrong way to handle this. Well, I told you she needs a new doctor. These doctors that she's going to are terrible. They're not helping her. You need her to go to somebody else. You need to talk to her about that and make sure she goes to somebody new. She doesn't need to hear that, okay? What she wants to hear is, I'm really sorry, sweetie. You seem really worried this time. She has had so many health problems. You must be worried that things are getting worse. I can completely understand, because when my mom was sick and I kept worrying about if she was going to get better, and so I get where you're coming from. You want to reflect their feelings, you want to validate what they're going through, and then you want to empathize. So important, guys. You want to listen to what she's having to say and say, you know, well, you're really stressed about that, and reflect back. Then you want to say, wow, you know, I could see this and that is going on, or, you know, such as, I could see your boss is really getting strict with you guys and been condescending towards you lately. Then validate. I know that, you know, I've had people like that in the past, and it really bothers me. So you want to be able to put yourself in their shoes and connect with them. Learn to do this, guys. It's extremely important. When your partner reaches out for you, you need to make sure you are there for them. That is one of the most important things a person feels. Are you there for me? If you aren't, they're going to become disconnected. They're going to become anxious. They're going to lose emotional self-control and the ability to regulate their anxiety and their feelings. Then they're going to do whatever they can think of to reduce that anxiety and calm themselves. Control you, manipulate you, blame you, yell at you. Anything they can to make you go back in a place so they feel safe and comfortable with you again. Here's a couple more pointers for you guys. When your partner becomes anxious and reaches out to you, they want to be comforted. They don't need you to sit there and say, well, I did this and I did that, and defend yourself. They want to be comforted in the present moment. In order to do that, you need to have safe dialogue like I talked about. And remember CAPE. In the video, if you've seen my video, Be Her Superman, it's a great video to watch. You want to be your woman's Superman and wear a cape? Here's your cape. Curiosity, acceptance, playfulness, and empathy. If you can do that with your partner, they are going to be so to be with you, and they're just going to love being with you. You're going to be able to do something that 99% of the men in this world just don't know how to do. We're not taught it. That's why I'm, sharing this stuff with you guys. I want to help you. Curiosity. Always be in a curious place about your partner. How did you come up with that idea? Or what was it like when that happened to you in your childhood? It must have been tough. What was it like having 4 siblings? What was it like growing up in Puerto Rico? What was it like? Ask, be curious, accept them for who they are, what they think. Accept them that they are a different person from you. I know it causes a lot of anxiety to realize that your partner is not you. But when you can get to a place where you understand and accept that they are going to have their own thoughts and feelings just like you do, you're going to grow together. By accepting that you're different people, you're actually going to be able to come together better, especially when you can be curious about them and you can really get to know them. Playfulness. Of course you want to be playful with your partner. Love is supposed to be playful and fun. So when you're in a place of sadness, need, depressed, you're unable to be playful because all of those things preclude being playful. Right? Like if you're starving, literally, if you're starving, you're not going to be laughing and joking and having a great time. You're going to be focused on that internal struggle and pain and suffering that you're going through. Finally, empathy. Being able to put yourself in your partner's shoes and understand them. Because that's really connecting. That's when you're connecting to your partner, is when you can be empathetic and you can be present with them. So, if you like this video, make sure you put a like on there so I know. Leave a comment because I really do read them and I do try and engage you guys in the comments below. And when you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net. Sign up for the coaching option that works best for you. I'm Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.